Things I want to address really quick before I get into this video. One, it is not clickbait. I just don't talk about the main topic until a bit into the video. If you really just came here for that, you can skip to right here. However, stick with me. I would really appreciate if you have extra time, just watch the full vlog out. I think it's really cool. I want you guys to see my style of vlog. It would mean a lot to me, and I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button.
Do it! Just do it!
If you do enjoy the video. Secondly, the audio quality is kind of like, you guys might not even notice it. I'm just really picky. I really don't like the internal microphone on this camera. With that being said, I can't buy an external mic for it because it is an older model. It's from 2010. That's before Sony, I guess, decided for whatever reason it was important to have external microphones. Just know that I am working on upgrading to the Sony a6300 within the next 1 to 2 months. I could buy it now, but it wouldn't be wise because I want to use my money for other things. But within 1 to 2 months, just know there will probably be an upgrade. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Can't wait for you guys to watch this vlog.
God, this water is good. Terry, have you tried the water? Shut up, Alan. The cucumber...
What is going on, my amazing YouTube people? It is currently Friday. I've got a few things on the agenda, but the first thing is I want to bring you guys along with me to go... It's really this cool space I found downtown Lexington. It's a company called Awesome Inc. They didn't ask me to like promote them or anything. I simply, when I was filming that downtown Lexington video, I don't know if you guys saw that. If not, you should go ahead and watch it. It's called Why Lexington is Awesome. But while I was filming that, I stumbled into this place called Awesome Inc. I had heard about them before. I knew they were like a company that supports entrepreneurs and things like that. So I kind of wanted to see what it was about in person, and it was really, really cool, guys. Like, picture, if any of you are familiar with Casey Neistat's 368.
A space that was huge, a space that invited collaboration, a space that I could invite all of my friends to come work in and make videos and do stuff in with me.
It's like they had the idea of 368 back in 2005, but it's for entrepreneurs, not for creators. Picture it like that. So it's like Casey's idea, but they had it before him, and it's this really awesome space. So I reached out to them and I was like, listen, I got a business card. I was like, I'm all about this. Can I please like put this in my vlog? And I talked to one of their PR people last night. She was all about it. So I'm gonna head down there, bring you guys along with me, and show you what it's all about. Let's go. So I'm here at Awesome Inc. with Keith. He was actually just telling me he built his own boosted board. Tell him a little bit about the boosted board.
Yeah, for those of you who need a little thrill in your life, it's time to get a boosted board, or at least you learn how to make your own DIY electric skateboard. I'm a happier person because of it. You know, people say that money can't buy happiness. I got news for you. I now have an electric skateboard, and I'm a happier person.
He built his own, that he modded it so it goes twice the speed of a boosted board.
Yeah, I hit a pothole.
Yeah,
this is not the fun part of this.
Unfortunately, he like sprained his ankle, so he's limping around a little bit, but he's gonna show me and you guys around this awesome space.
Yeah, so at Awesome Inc., one of the first things that we take you through whenever you come into our space for a physical tour is we show you our core value wall. So our core values are the foundation of everything that we do. Right now we're excited about technology and entrepreneurship. That's what our heart is. But if we were to shut down tomorrow and become a pizza shop, these would still be our core values. So that's just to kind of show you how important they are. First one is to be good, do things with honesty and integrity. Core value number 2 is to be excellent. So if you can send an excellent email, or if you can close an excellent deal with a client, you need to do that. Anything less is just cheating you or your client. Core value number 3 is be a friend. This is one of my favorites. So we love to be in community here. Entrepreneurship in particular can be a lonely endeavor. And so what we do especially well is give people opportunities to be in community or be a friend. And then core value number 4 is as long as you take care of the first 3, you get to be yourself no matter how strange or weird or funny or goofy that you are. So everything that you see here is either on wheels or it's easily able to move around. So that's on purpose. We've got a bit of a family room here as a kind of a waiting area, but everything is it's pretty chill. So this space actually looks different right now than it did 2 days ago. It's just set up in a different way. Right now it's set up as kind of like a team style shared workspace, but in a couple of days it might be set up for an event. We host a pitch contest here for entrepreneurs to pitch their ideas and a chance to win $500. So that happens every other month. That's called 5 Across, so you should check that out at 5across.org. But yeah, so this is the front third. A lot happens here. This is just a way for us to honor and celebrate past and current entrepreneurs that have created a lot of opportunity in Kentucky, but also as a way to engage them in what we're doing now. So we're all about now creating the next wall of folks, entrepreneurs or tech startups. So a lot of these men and women actually support what we do here in an effort to promote entrepreneurship and kind of give to the next generation. This is what I call our middle third. So this is it gets a little bit quieter back here. So if you need to concentrate a little bit more, obviously always recommend putting in headphones. We've got a ping pong table here, some couches, TV, pretty good coffee setup over there. But yeah, this is where you kind of get to take a breath.
Hey guys, yeah, my name's Ross. I work at Awesome Inc. and I'm in charge of doing marketing for our coding school. It's ages like 9 to 15 and through high school as well. And then adult courses, we actually do something called a boot camp. And it's where people who want to switch careers, they don't have a CS degree, but they want to be a developer. They can go from like manufacturing, like working at Starbucks, things like that, and becoming a full-time developer.
Awesome.
Walk around, you see kind of secluded cubicles. Downstairs can get kind of crazy because it's very open.
So if you like rent out a space, is this where you like get put pretty much, or?
You can pick a room, or you can just work like downstairs. It really has a set desk. Kind of go where you want.
So this is the boot camp?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is our classroom. It's kind of like.
Oh, I don't want to film anyone in there. Just like freak them out.
Yeah. So we have desks, monitors set up, so it's kind of like you code along with the instructor. But this is part of the 12-week intensive boot camp. So it's a full-time job, 8 to 5 every day. So they come in here and learn how to be a developer. And
cool.
So our goal is to just get these people employed as developers.
Yeah, for sure.
And so this is actually our 4th cohort that we're putting through. So we put about 30, so this would be around 37 graduates.
Dang.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was that, guys. Like I said, I reached out to them just because I thought the space was so cool. I wanted to show to you guys that wasn't like... I didn't get paid to do that. I literally did that because I thought it was so cool that the concept needed to be shared with more people. I hope you guys thought it was cool as well. Always trying to bring more entertaining concepts and things to this vlog. Something I think I would definitely be interested in if things keep going how they're going, renting out a space there after I graduate to do my own thing, if I do stay in Lexington. But that's going to conclude this little segment. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for sticking along. Now it's time for me to address the main topic of this vlog. If you don't want to hear this, feel free to X out. Thank you so much for watching. This is a little story. I'm literally in some abandoned parking lot right now. I'm going to try to get it in one take. I want this to be authentic. I don't want it to be edited. I'm not going to edit out the stutters that I talk about, so that I say as I go. There's one right there. But here we go. This is the story. It's about my freshman year of college, and this is by far the hardest year of my life, the hardest time I've ever gone through, because I moved away. If you guys don't know, I'm from the Chicagoland area, and I moved to a school in Lexington, Kentucky. I didn't know anyone there except for my sister. This is like 6 or 7 hours away from home, which isn't even that far. The only person I knew was my sister, and as this is going to sound really weird, but I am a huge... Anyone that knows me knows I'm a huge introvert. You're like, dude, you talk about your life every day with us on camera. Not every weekend with us on camera. You post 1 to 2 times a day on your social media account. Like, what do you mean you're an introvert? Well, as weird as it sounds, I'm a massive introvert. It's not easy for me to meet. It's a lot easier now, but 2 years ago, I think I've grown a lot as a person, but I was that shy kid. Once I opened up to you, I was a lot happier, a lot more like that comedic guy that sometimes you can see on this vlog. Not trying to say I'm like funny or anything, but like I could open up after I'd met someone for a while, but it was hard for me to meet people, and I would always meet people through other mutual friends in high school and elementary school and middle school before then. So moving to somewhere where I didn't know anyone except for my sister, who had a completely different lifestyle that I have, nothing against her, she was just into the party scene, and she was a lot older than I was. That's not something I wanted to do. I felt like everyone in college was into the party scene, and I was not. And there are people that, of course, that I've met now that aren't all about that, and even if they are, there's nothing wrong with that. You can still be friends with them, but I just kind of looked at... I didn't want to be a part of a fraternity, which I am a part of a business fraternity now, but I viewed fraternities, like social fraternities, just as, nothing against you if you're in one, but I view a lot of them as just being really unnecessary and really it's like, dude, no one cares. Okay, sorry, this isn't bashing on fraternities. I didn't want to join a fraternity because I didn't want to be a frat boy. I didn't want to be a party guy. That wasn't about me. I've never indulged in alcohol. I have a drink once or twice a month. I'll go out once or twice a month to enjoy myself. It's not something that I enjoy doing every night. I think there are a lot better ways to spend my time. So anyways, I had no friends, and I was living alone in a dorm room. I had this one friend, but that he was really my only friend. I don't know if he's even watching this. He probably knows who he is, but we kind of drifted apart the second semester, and I just kind of let things start getting in my head. I was thinking, like, this dude doesn't like me, blah, blah, blah. It was really just a mental game, and I was afraid to meet other people, so I would just sit in my dorm room alone, and I started going through, as this is like kind of putting it, like, the only thing I would do is go to class, come back, do my homework, go out to the dining halls. I would eat alone at the dining halls. I was embarrassed to go there. I would get in and out as fast as I could. I felt like everybody was judging me, like, oh, this is that kid that eats alone. And the more I kind of like beat myself up, I was it's so easy to just meet people. I've realized that now, like, what you guys just saw, I literally introduced myself to them, boom, like, built connections, built relationships like that. It's so easy. All you have to do is put yourself out there. But I didn't see that, and I let myself get in my head. So getting to the main topic, I started suffering a lot with anxiety. It got to a breaking point. All I wanted to do was sit in my dorm room all day, 24/7. I felt like everybody was judging me every single time. It's just like there was this massive weight on my shoulders. Got to the point where I would sleep in till 4 p.m. on weekends just because I didn't have class to go to. I didn't have anyone to see. I didn't want people to judge me while I walked out, like, oh, there's that kid alone again. There's that kid alone at the dining hall. And like, the more I thought about that, the more I actually did become alone. I would sleep in till 4 p.m. I'd throw up and like have headaches thinking at the thought of seeing other people. It just was not unhealthy. But the only thing, I had been watching Christian Guzman vlogs in high school, but these were really the only thing that kept me going. Obviously, I should have met real people. I shouldn't just watch videos, but this guy would just preach this message of, this is going to sound so corny, but it honestly stuck with me. If you can get through things, you can blah, blah, blah. And there was this one night I was watching this video, this talk of his. It was towards the end of the school year.
I have so many people asking me, or just critiques, how is he doing that? How does he have his car? How does he have his gym? He's only 23. Literally, guys, what is stopping you from achieving your goals? Are you too young? It's actually young it's better if you are young. What's stopping you if you're young? You don't have any responsibility. What happens if you fail? Nothing will happen if you fail. Stop looking at others and saying, damn, he must have that because of this, or because of this, or because of that. That's why I don't have that. Stop making excuses to make yourself feel better. Look at yourself, guys. What is holding you back? It's a little bit different if you're older. If you have kids, if you have a family, if you're married, you have a mortgage, yeah, you have to abide by that. You have to be sure those bills are paid. You have to be sure you can take care of them. If you're young, it's an optimal time to do what you want to do. Take advantage of your years. What are you going to lose? What are you going to lose? And guys, if you are the 1% that's actually listening to what I'm saying, I'm getting heated. If you are that 1%, 1 out of 100 that takes that step and takes the leap and believes in what they want to do, and reaches that success, I guarantee you 95 of the percent that hasn't tried that they're just gonna be critics. They're gonna critique. They're gonna say, well, he got there because of this or that or because of that. And inside they're looking at you just upset that they haven't tried. They haven't given it their all. They have not given it everything.
Sorry, I'm going to interject real quick here after that clip played out. Just on a separate note, not only did these videos help me overcome something, but they just installed this mentality into me, this insane, like, not bragging, but this work ethic I have now. It's like, that stuff sounds corny to some people, but I downloaded that, I made it into a GarageBand mix, I put a little track behind it every time I would go into the gym to work out. I listen to that daily. You can hear something like that and get motivated by it once, but then if you realize a lot of people just like stop, they're like okay, and then they just go back to their normal life. You have to live by that constantly. Somebody might be watching this right now laughing, thinking how dumb it is that I'm saying this stuff. That's fine. You just do something because you want everybody to like you, or if you're afraid, you don't do something because you want everybody to like you, or you're afraid you're gonna fail. Nothing's holding you back. Nothing will happen if you fail other than maybe having 1 or 2 people's opinions change on you. Just stop making excuses. People tell me when I tell them about how I'm building my brand on YouTube, they're like, I don't have the time for YouTube. I don't want to get like discouraged by the lack of views. My life isn't interesting. It's like, it's like, you think my life is interesting? I make it look interesting. I sit down. I try to enhance every vlog every week. I try to edit it. I put in time. These videos aren't easy to make, but I do them because I said I was going to do them every single weekend. I'm going to keep making more to the point where I eventually get to a daily one, just because it's so powerful to build your brand. Your message needs to be heard. This is just a random tangent that kind of interjected. I hope this whole segment makes sense when it's all stringed together in one piece. I just had to share that with you guys. And he was like, stop making excuses. Like, what is holding you back? Whether it was me making friends, what was holding me back from making friends? I started to branch out more. I went home for the summer and I found out I was in kind of a rut. I thought it would be better once I went back home, but I was still, just nothing was, it wasn't like I was depressed. I was never suicidal. This is never like dramatic. Some of that stuff is just like, I felt down about everything. I was never happy. I was never satisfied. So I found out there was an underlying issue behind that. I started taking antidepressants. If you watched my video last weekend about Nox, that is how I pulled the strings to get Nox, because I do take medications for anxiety and depression, but it's not about that. This clip, it changed my entire perspective. As crazy as this sounds, one guy ranting at a camera who I had looked up to so much, it's like, literally, what is stopping you from making friends, from like doing a business, which I'm doing now? What is your excuse? You don't have an excuse. Just, there's always someone in life. It sounds so fucking dumb to be complaining about this. There's people that don't have food. There's people that don't have water. He really helped me get out of a victim mentality, and watching his videos every day truly did help me. Long story short, it opened me up to this whole other outlet of other YouTubers. I found people like Casey Neistat through other fitness YouTubers, and I really started expanding into this realm of positivity. And this is such an amazing platform because it truly allows you to connect with so many, not connect with, but like feel connected to so many other people and hear so many other messages that you wouldn't be able to hear otherwise. So that is my little short story on how a simple vlog, a simple weekly, daily, other weekly vlog changed my entire perspective on life, changed my life. This is a long tangent. I hope I can keep all of this. I don't know if it will make sense when I get back to my apartment to edit it. It's getting out of focus now, so the color grade is probably going to get kind of weird, but I'm just going to do it all in one take. So if it's like, now I've had people reaching out to me saying like how, like, not trying to make myself feel good, how these things have helped them. If I don't care how many views these videos get, as long as I get one view and it's one person that can hear me talking, that I can help them every single week, or they feel like they can connect with me by watching my lifestyle or something, like my fitness stuff, my Instagram, like, that's all I want. Aside from making videos, I want people to be able to feel an influence from these things. I want it to feel organic. I want it to feel real. And if you're still watching at this point and you stuck with me through all of that, just know that if you're going through anything, you can literally, like, they don't have a victim mentality. You can overcome it. And I know that sounds stupid. It sounds dumb. It's true, guys. Figure out what the issue is and fix it. That's going to be, this was just a really long tangent. That's what I wanted to talk about with this vlog. But I don't know if I hit all the points I wanted to hit. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next one.